Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is G to the GTV, and this is something new I decided to do. I just got done let's playing Mirror's Edge Catalyst, and as extra bonus video I will do a review of the aforementioned game. I will not use score rating in these reviews. I'd rather tell you if you should buy the game for the current price, or if you should wait until it's cheaper, or if you should stay away from the game entirely. Mirror's Edge Catalyst is a reboot of the critically acclaimed Mirror's Edge that came out on PS3 and the Xbox 360 back in 2008, and of course PC back in 2009. It was praised for being a first-person parkour game in an age first-person shooters like Call of Duty, Battlefield and Medal of Honor was dominating the market. It gave something new and fresh to the FPS genre, and of course stunned us with its visuals. The only gripe with the game was the fighting and shooting mechanics, and the linearity. But can the reboot overmatch the original, and should you buy it? Let's find out. The game starts with the protagonist Fate from the first game, getting out of Kruger's sex juvie. Not long after that she joins up with the rebel faction she worked for before she got caught. The stories are very basic, rebels are good and big corporations are bad, which is ironic since EA is publishing this game. Is DICE trying to tell us something? But anyway, I'm personally a little tired of this type of story. I know Final Fantasy VII did a really good job with telling the rebel versus government story, but that's not a reason to tell it 1,000 times. But before I start to ramble, Fate joins rebels like Noah, that is the leader of her group and serves as a father figure for her, and Icarus, which is pretty much the douche character that doesn't like Fate in the beginning but warms up to her the further the plot goes. Nomad is also a character that is with us in the beginning but disappears for an unknown reason further in the story. I have no idea why. There is also a black dude that is called Birdman that you pretty much only see one time and never see again in the story. That's kinda weird. Then there's the other rebel faction that pretty much does terrorism. They blow up a mall with a bunch of completely innocent people. Yeah, these are our heroes, folks. Faith isn't really a part of that group until later in the game, and she doesn't support what they do. But still, I don't know if I like these people. And that's my main problem with the game. The characters are unlikable in my opinion. Fate is for the most part either mopey or angry. That's more or less her character. And she is a rebel, of course. We can't forget about that. Noah is likable for the most part. And some other characters later in the game that would be a spoiler. The overall story is very meh for me. And I would not buy this game only for the story. The gameplay, however, is fun. They turned the linearity of the last game to a more open world game. You can only move on the rooftops though, and sometimes in a sewer, so it does limit you a little bit. The fast travel is also a godsend, since the different missions makes you go from one part of the map to the other a lot more than I would want it, if it wasn't for the fast travel. They also have made the battle mechanics a lot more fun. They have removed the option to pick up guns and shoot your enemies, because the shooting mechanics in the last game was terrible, and they didn't want Faye to be a total murderer. Instead she just kicks them off from the top of a high building. Much better. Yeah, I had fun kicking the poor soldiers around, and to their certain doom. But whatever, that's just me being evil for her, I guess. There are only 45 different enemies in this game though, and no bosses, which makes the battles a little bit boring after fighting the same enemy for the 100th time. Some variable enemies would have been a great design choice for a game that got a pretty fun battle mechanic. The hit rate of the enemies is a little bit off though. Okay, we have 1 health left, so let's be careful. How the hell did you hit me there? How the hell are you hitting me? You hit me there as well? What the f? The AI of the enemies is also really bad. They all wait for you to knock out their friends, and even if they got a gun they just wait until you have finished off their friends before they start to shoot. The controls can sometimes be a little...
Expect the control chamber to have some sort of
and,
security.
come on! Hello.
This section is not stable, Faith.
Dude, why don't you take the pipe thing? What the f? There we go, thank you. No, 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 no! Okay then, let's do that without failing then. Of course not! Can you please do it now? There we go. Jump up here, wall run. Why don't you wall run? Wall. The hell, man? Think at least. What? Dude, that's bullshit. What? Oh my god, you like to try to do a let's play. What? Why did that kill me? Dude! What the f— Can you please do that without killing me now? There we go! Yeah, clunky. But for the most part the game understands what you want to do. But sometimes the game will kill you, even though you should be able to do what you're trying. There are a lot of side missions scattered around the world, but all of them are get from point A to point B as fast as you can. You can also make races or play others' races, including your friend's time from getting from point A to B. Not really the most variable missions. And I didn't bother trying them all because it was pretty much the same mission over and over. The main missions are also going from point A to B, but they are more interesting since they follow a story. And this is where you do most of the battles in the game as well. The most fun parts of the game is ironically the missions you do the least in this game, the grid nodes. A grid node is a big supercomputer you need to shut down, and you have to climb up the servers, avoid lasers and do platforming. You do this to unlock fast travel in the area that the grid node is located. And I really enjoyed all these missions since they are both challenging and really fun. I kinda wish the whole game would be like this. I mean, if they dropped the story and just made levels like this, then I would probably have enjoyed this game a hell of a lot more than I did. You also get experience for each mission or the different collectibles you find around the world, which will give you level points that you can use to learn new moves, get you stronger or give you more health. The game is very short when it comes to the main story. I completed the game while doing a lot of side quests in around 7.5 hours, which is rather short for a $60 game. The ending without spoiling anything doesn't really solve anything, and it doesn't really feel like an ending. It's almost like they're going to sell the second half of the game to us as DLC. I really hope that is not the case, and that they plan to give us either a full sequel or give us a more satisfying ending as DLC. Free, of course. I seriously didn't believe it when the credits rolled, since the ending was so unsatisfying for me. I know I've been pretty negative on this game. Don't get me wrong, I enjoyed the game as long as the main missions lasted. But I was not motivated to do more after I was done, because I was a little burnt out of the game after the 7 to 8 hours the game lasted. The main characters are pretty much what older people think teenagers do today. Most of them use weird slangs like what's the beat, etc. People don't act like this, game makers. Overall I enjoyed the game, but I would not buy it for a full price. Should you buy Mirror's Edge Catalyst? Yeah, but not before the price of the game comes down to be worth the 7 to 8 hours of gameplay that is actually fun. But that's all for this review. Make sure to catch my full let's play of this game here, and sorry about the quality of the first episode. It's fixed in the rest of the let's play. And if you want me to do more reviews, make sure to tell me in the comments. Just remember that I'm only one person and it takes time to play these games. Make sure to like, share and subscribe as always for more let's play videos and reviews in the future. And I'll see you next time in the next video.